Good morning, dear students. How are you all, students? Good, fit and fine at your home? Very good, students. So, my dear students, here I am, your science teacher, Mrs. Aarti Negi, and today we are going to study the topic that is energy. Yes, the energy that you just gathered few times before when you took your food, the breakfast. So students, as all of you are aware that that all the living things needs energy for their work, for their daily activities, and we get that energy from our food, and our food comes from the plants, and plants make their food by the process of photosynthesis, and for the process of photosynthesis the sunlight is essential, sunlight is important. So you can say that the ultimate source of energy for us is sunlight. Yes, the sun that you are watching here. So the sun is the ultimate source of energy for all the living organisms that are present on earth. So the sequence goes like the sun's energy first goes into the plants then converts this energy into the food, and then we took that food, we the human beings, the animals took that food, and then the energy comes to their body. So this is how the sun's energy travels among the living organism. So today we will discuss about the different type, what is the energy and what are the different types of energy. So students, as you know that to perform various activities like playing, running, for all the work, all our daily activities, we need energy. So first of all, let's get the definition of energy, or what do we mean by energy. Energy is a capability to do work. Yes, it is a capability of any living thing or a non-living thing to do a work. This capability, or you can say this capacity, is called energy. So you can define energy as energy is a capacity to do work. Now there are different types of energy present around us. So in this video we will discuss about these types of energy. The first one is muscular energy, then we will go towards the electrical energy, then mechanical energy, next one is light energy, next one is sound energy, then it is heat energy, and then we will discuss about magnetic energy. Okay student, so let's move towards them one by one. So our first type of energy is a muscular energy. As you are very well aware that our body is made up of too many muscles, like you are watching here also, and you can do this posture, just follow this posture and try to get your biceps and triceps muscles present in your hand. So actually students, muscular energy is stored in our muscles. Yes, the muscles of our hand or our leg or a shoulder muscles, wherever the muscles are present in our body. So we need muscular energy to do our daily activities, like for writing you need muscular energy, to lift anything you need muscular energy. So we get this muscular energy from our food. As the good quality of food we will intake, the good quality of muscular energy we will have in our body. So muscular energy is an energy that is stored in our muscles, and that helps us to do our various activities. This is called muscular energy. Now second type is electrical energy. Electrical energy means, students, it is an energy that is a most important form of energy in the modern world, because you know that in our home there are too many types of electrical appliances present, like television, fridge, fan, AC, mixers, washing machine. All these electrical appliances run with the help of electrical energy. Means the current, the electricity goes into it that runs among them, and then these appliances work under the electrical energy. Next one is mechanical energy. Mechanical energy, students, means it is an energy that is, it is a form of energy of an object due to its motion. Means when an object is in motion, like you are watching here, the hammer is going towards the nail. So the energy that is present in the hammer is a mechanical energy, and because of this energy, the nail here will go inside this wooden block. So same example you are watching here also. When you kick a football, a stationary football, means you are giving the mechanical energy to the football to make it move. Okay, now you got the point. What is the meaning of mechanical energy? Mechanical energy is a form of energy in an object due to its motion. Means whenever an object is in the motion, like the moving car, moving bicycle, then the energy present in a moving things, like here this energy is called mechanical energy. Like if you have a swing machine in your home, then this swing machine present at your home, if you are making it run, if it is running, then the energy present in that swing machine is a mechanical energy. Okay, students, so mechanical energy is because of the motion of the object. So all the moving objects have mechanical energy inside them. Here you can see two images are here. First one is of windmill here, and second one is a image of a hydropower plant. Here these two images are again the example of mechanical energy. In the windmill, the blowing wind turns the fans of this windmill, and ultimately because of these moving fans, or you can say these moving blades of windmill contain mechanical energy, and that mechanical energy converts into electrical energy. Again, the falling of water creates here the mechanical energy. Means here the water is flowing, means it is moving, so mechanical energy is there, and here the air is moving, so because of that the mechanical energy is there. So always in a moving it is an energy that is present due to the motion of the object. This is what the mechanical energy is. Now let's move to our next type of energy, that is light energy. Yes, students, the light, it is a very important energy present all around us, and only because of the presence of light we can see the things, the objects present around us. Just imagine a condition where there is no light, complete darkness. So will you be able to see anything present around you? What do you think? Is your answer yes or no? in a complete darkness. No, we cannot see anything in complete darkness. Our eyes won't work in the complete darkness. For the proper functioning of our eyes, we need light. And light is a thing. Because of that, we can see all the objects present around us. So students, there are two types of light source present around us. The first one is natural, and second one is man-made. Here you can see sun, the stars. They are the natural source of light because the mother nature has created them. So that's why they are natural source of light. And here you are seeing a bulb, the candle, the torch, and other equipments. So these are the man-made, or you can say artificial source of energy. Okay, so here you have gathered knowledge about light energy. Means the energy present in the light sources is called light energy. And light energy may be present in the natural source or in a artificial, or you can say the man-made sources. Now let's move to our next type of energy. Yes, that is you are very much familiar with this type of energy, that is heat energy, or you can say the thermal energy. Heat energy means, students, the energy that is present in a heating objects, like in a sun, in a barbecue, in a heater. This energy in a fire, that type of energy is called heat or thermal energy. And because of this heat energy, we are able to cook our food. Yes, the food cooked on our gas, on the barbecue, or on the tandoor, or directly on the fire flames in the on the wood. So here the heat energy helps us to cook our food also. So this is a form of heat energy. Now next move to our next type of energy, that is sound energy. Yes, the sound that we hear all around us all the day, like our sound, the sound of honking of cars, the sounds of radios, the sounds of chirping of birds. There are different types of sounds that we used to hear all day long in our life. So sound is also a form of energy. Yes, sound we hear every day, it is also a energy. So this is the sound energy. Now the last type of energy, that is magnetic energy. The word here is magnet. So the energy present in the magnet is called magnetic energy. The magnetic that you must have seen around you, might be possible that you are having magnet at your home. And magnet is a material that attract iron objects towards itself, or it gets attached towards the iron material. So means the magnet is having a kind of energy, and this energy is called magnetic energy. And always, students, do remember one thing, that each and every magnet, whether it is a too small, too tiny, or it is a very giant, very big, always the magnet have two poles. The first one is the North Pole and second one is South Pole. And in these North and South poles, the opposite poles attract each other and same poles repel each other. Means if there is a one more magnet, then North will attract the South and south will attract the north pole of another magnet. Okay students, so these were the types of energy that you have learned today. First of all, I have told you about the definition definition of energy, that is capability, or you can say the capacity of an object to do work is called energy. And then I have told you about these different types of energy. Apart from these types of energy, there are lots of more types of energy also available that you will study in your next classes. Like when you will move to your next classes, then you will study about these types of energy slowly or gradually, one by one. So students, that's it for today. Just try to find out different objects present at your home containing these types of energy. Okay, so the masculine energy you are already having in your body, but there are the types of energy like electrical energy, mechanical energy, light energy, sound energy, heat energy, magnetic energy. Just try to find out different sources present at your home and try to write their name along with their example. Okay, so that's it for today. Be at your home, be safe, and if you are finding any query, any question related to this class, just you are free to ask me any question through our mail ID that you already know, that is vbbshakarpuronlineclasses@gmail.com. Okay student, that's it for today. Thank you.